Is your safety culture feeling a little inconsistent? Well, you're not alone. And the secret to building a better safety culture just might surprise you. It's not just about rules and equipment, it's about the human touch. Caring supervisors can transform safety culture, boost engagement, and slash incident rates. Today, get ready to discover how the power of trust, respect, and genuine care can make your workplace safer than ever before. You know, when we think about improving workplace safety, it's so easy to focus on the technical side of things. You know, better equipment, stricter protocols, more frequent inspections. But there's a part that gets missed too many times, and that part is the power of care, trust, respect, and camaraderie between a supervisor and their teams. Look, frontline supervisors are the linchpin between management's safety vision and the day-to-day realities of the job. Their impact on safety culture cannot be overstated. But now here's the twist. It's not just a supervisor's technical know-how that matters. It's their personal skills, their ability to care, to build relationships, and build trust. That can transform a good safety program into an exceptional one. So let's dive into how these soft skills can have a hard impact on safety culture. First, let's talk about trust. When supervisors truly care about their team members, it builds a foundation of trust. Now, this isn't about those over-the-top gestures. It's about consistent day-to-day connection that shows every employee that their well-being matters. Because where there's trust, employees are more likely to follow safety protocols, not out of fear or punishment, but because they understand their supervisor has their best interests at heart. And on top of that, trust encourages more open communication. Employees who trust their supervisors aren't afraid to step up and report potential hazards or near misses. This proactive approach to safety can prevent incidents long before they ever happen. Now, let's talk about respect. Respect is a two-way street. And when supervisors show respect for their team members' skills, experience, and ideas, it actually builds a better sense of ownership when it comes to safety compliance. Employees who feel respected are more likely to engage actively in the safety initiatives. They're more likely to offer suggestions for improvements and take responsibility for their own and their teammates' safety. On the other hand, employees who don't feel respected aren't likely to go out of their way to do their best. I mean, why would they? That's why a supervisor has to give respect first. A respectful supervisor not only listens to safety concerns, but actually encourages them, takes them seriously, and then acts on them. This respect not only improves safety directly, but it also demonstrates to the rest of the team that their input is valued, which encourages even more engagement. Now, this is a big one, camaraderie. And according to a Tiny Pulse survey of 500,000 workers, camaraderie is the number one thing employees want from their job. They want to feel like they fit in, that they're part of a team. And it's supervisors who build that sense of camaraderie. Look, when employees feel they're part of a team, they're more likely to look out for each other's safety, not just their own. So it's easy to be willing to look after someone you know and like. But the best part, caring about your peers can be more effective than those top-down safety process enforcements. When there's good camaraderie, it's easier to have the difficult conversations about safety. Where there's camaraderie, feedback about safety is more likely to be well received and acted on. Perhaps the most powerful tool in a supervisor's toolkit, though, is genuinely caring for their team members. Look, this goes beyond the surface relationships and keeping professional distances. This is about seeing employees as whole people with lives outside of work. Supervisors who show that they care about their team's well-being create an environment where safety becomes personal. Caring supervisors are more likely to be able to tune into the signs of stress, fatigue, or any other personal issues that could affect an employee's ability to work safely. The caring supervisors are more likely to check in with their team members, ensure they're fit for duty, and to make accommodations when necessary. This personal, connected approach to safety can prevent incidents that might slip through the cracks of a more rigid, impersonal system. When supervisors acquire these personal skills, the effects ripple throughout the organization. Companies with supervisors who have better soft skills can expect to see employees who are more willing to report their safety concerns and near misses, higher levels of employee engagement and participation in safety programs, improved compliance with safety protocols, less stress and fewer incidents where fatigue played a part, better work-life balance, which leads to more alert and focused employees, culture of continuous improvement, especially where safety issues are concerned, lower turnover rates because when employees feel valued and cared for, they stick around, and improved overall productivity because safety and efficiency are not separate from each other. The great news is that these personal skills can be learned. When companies invest in training programs that focus on more than just the technical safety knowledge, they start to see a change in their employees' willingness to get behind safety. When supervisors improve their emotional intelligence, their communication and leadership skills, their employers end up seeing the benefits in the safety culture. Leadership training programs like our People Work Supervisor Academy can help frontline supervisors to balance their technical know-how with the kinds of personal leadership skills that their employees want them to have. And when supervisors have both the hard and the soft skills that they need to be most effective, the companies actually start to create safety cultures that outperform industry averages. And because there's a personal connection between supervisor and employee, it changes how safety is viewed. Safety isn't just about rules and regulations anymore, it's about caring people looking out for one another. When supervisors build trust, respect, camaraderie, and care, they create a safety culture that just becomes how we do things around here. Think about it. When employees feel valued, respected, and cared for, they're more likely to value safety, both their own and the people they stand next to. They're more likely to speak up, to be proactive, and to go the extra mile to ensure that everyone goes home, not just safely at the end of the day, but as better people. As you think about your next steps in improving your company's safety culture, remember, the most powerful safety tool is not a new piece of equipment or a stricter protocol. It's the caring, respectful supervisor who asks how you're doing today and really listens to the answer. It's in those relationships where employees feel like they're not just following rules, but protecting the cared about members of their team. Where there's mutual respect, trust, and a high level of camaraderie, all being driven by people who make people feel like they matter, these are the kinds of personal skills your employees want their frontline supervisors to have. Besides, it's not rules that keep people safe. It's when employees feel valued that they feel safe. When a supervisor is consistent with making people feel valued, employees are consistent in protecting that value. Caring supervisors can transform safety culture, boost engagement, and slash incident rates. Now you know how the power of trust, respect, and genuine care can boost your workplace safety culture.